to officially kick the interview off.
All right.
Name, birthday, social security number, blood type,
Okay.
and mother's maiden name.
Okay.
Go.
A.B. Pause. So, LJ Calloway. I live in Pikes Point.
So, what brought you in here for the first time? Like, the first time you ever came here, why did you come?
The first time, I was curious.
Yeah.
You know, I'd seen the grand opening and stuff like that, but I was curious, so I wanted to come and see what was here. I don't usually, I'm not gonna say come to this part of town like it's a bad part or anything, but like it's out of the way for me.
Yeah, for sure.
So, so the first time I was like, you know what? Let's just go and see what's over there.
Yeah.
I was like, if anything, I can get racks, and that's literally what I bought today because I need more racks.
Yep. So let me ask you a question. If we were to offer a delivery service within like an hour of the shop, would you ever select that option? Or are you always going to come in?
I think I'm always going to come in.
See, I feel like I've shot myself in the foot. Like I feel like in the very beginning, we all said that I want the coolest experience for the customer. Yeah. Like I want you to walk in the door like every delivery driver does and go, holy shit, what is this place? Like I want everybody to do that. But now I think I've screwed myself that I'm like, hey, we're going to throw an e-commerce out and go deliver to everybody. Everybody's like, I want to come in and get my stuff.
I think there might be like some pro detailer, you know what I'm saying?
Right, sure.
Who's like,
stuck in a pinch.
Yeah, I need this right here while I keep working and everything.
Right.
But I think for the average guy, I think the experience, you know what I'm saying, is also why you come in too.
Okay.
As well. And it's quality products.
So what about the experience is your favorite? Like what do you love?
Just the atmosphere, man. So it's like friends and family.
Yeah.
You know, like you come in and you don't see your family, your cousins all the time. But when you come in here, it's like, you know what? I'll see my cousins.
Yeah. That's exactly how I feel. Like that's exactly how I feel, man. Like when I see somebody I haven't seen in a couple weeks, especially my detailer guys that I've been seeing since like the beginning, the conception of the store. Yeah. That if I go 3 weeks without seeing them, I'm worried. Like I'm on Facebook, like Griffin Lucas. Like, oh, okay, he's still alive. It's okay. It's okay. He's still alive. But yeah, no, that's perfect, man. So what I set out to do originally, I feel like I'm hitting it on the head right now.
Oh, definitely.
And to me, that's a big part of, you know what, throw this in the fucking video. A big part for me of putting my name on shit,
I saw,
is because I'm the one here 250 hours a week. I'm the one throwing the after party. I don't get help with that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, by the name that you used to see on the front of the shop, like, I don't get help with that stuff. I do it myself. And then for other people to get tagged in that, for the literally 3.5 weeks of no sleep nights that I had to throw this banger of an event for everybody, that by the way, I charged $0 for, I lost money on the show just so the entire world knows, so I can stop hearing that there were so many people here that I became a millionaire overnight. I lost money on the show, and anybody that wants to see the books is more than welcome to come see them. Cory's definitely not getting rich off of it, but I'm tired of giving everybody else the credit, man.
Yeah.
Like, I want Auto Fibers on board. When I pitched the idea to Auto Fiber, they're like, excuse me? You're what? And you guys do what? Like, let's go. Between Auto Fiber and Renegade, man, you talk about people that want to be a part of something, like people that walk in the door that are willing to sit down and do a 30-minute long interview in front of a camera, like, that's Renegade.
Yeah.
That's Auto Fiber. Like, these are the people that we're getting in our corner, man. And it's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. And I can't wait until Detail Factory, who I'm buying third party right now, they're right down the street in J-Town. We're going to put it out there. We're going to throw a little cruise together, get like 30 people and just mob up there with Joey filming the whole thing and just kick the front door in and be like, who do we need to talk to? But no, man, like...
In J-Town, huh?
Yeah, they're... you know where Land Tech is by chance? Bluegrass Industrial Parkway? Yeah, right over there. That's exactly where they're at, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we have to start getting out more. And this weekend, I'm going out, come hell or high water. I'm going to be out 3 times in 3 days this weekend, which I'm not looking forward to.
It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time.
I'm already stressed out and I ain't even loading my truck up yet. You know what I mean?
Where are you going?
So tomorrow I have to go to the U of L game because a lot of my customers and newly found friends play on the field.
Yeah.
And if I'm not there at Card March to slap every one of their hands on the way down at 9:30 in the morning before a 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. nitro meet that everybody can help me clean up for so I'm not dead at 3 o'clock in the morning like I usually am. That'd be really nice. Then I got to come back and run the shop because Evan's going to the game. He stays at the game. He's going to represent us. I'm going to come back here and get everything set up for nitro meets.
Yeah.
From 7 to 10. And then 5 o'clock in the morning, I'll be out at Mike Lenning's at the Labor Union picnic with Reed Yaden doing the news.
Okay.
He's a guy on the news.
Okay.
I discovered this today too.
Okay.
I felt really bad, but I'm really glad that there's somebody else in my I do not. No offense to my local like Shannon and all the people I met along the way. I love you guys so much, but I do not watch the news at all because it depresses the absolute shit out of me.
It has a tendency to do that.
It does, man. It's always like call them out too. Like why they always talking about negative stuff? Like instead of telling us who died and who got shot and why you don't like somebody, can you give us some good news for once, man? Like
absolutely,
we need a little bit of positivity in this world.
It's a little drag sometimes.
It is. And that's what I want this place to be.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want. I want this to be like Charlie. I call her my little ray of sunshine. That every time she comes in, you could be in the worst mood in the world, and it's like, man, that's what I want this place to be. Like I want you to just be able to walk in and be like, idiots.
Well, good vibes, man.
Yeah, no,
I mean, like
really, like yeah.
that's it.
You know that was Tyler Toll's idea.
No shit.
Yeah, that was his the good vibe sign, the little hang loose sign on the thing. We're sitting here, we're kind of racking our brains, we're going back and forth, going back and forth, and he was like, "Good Vibes Garage," and it went. But there's a Good Vibes Garage already in Wyoming, so we had to be the Good Vibes Garage.
Okay.
Because we're not second, we're the. Like we're not just Good Vibes, we are the. Yeah, we got to.
But no, really, it really is.
We have to write that down, Joey. We got it. we got to trademark that.
That's right.
I got a text from somebody yesterday that said that they Googled Good Vibes Garage and it came up in Wyoming. And I told them, I said, yeah, that's why I'm the Good Vibes Garage. But I need to trademark that. Like I'm complete because I feel like at the end of the day, there's enough people that can see the truth and the reality behind it. I think we're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be
Open
okay.
your eyes a little bit. You can see what's going on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell who really wants to I don't have the words for it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
I do.
Who's really for it?
Yeah.
Who's not? You know, it's easy to tell.
Absolutely.
It's easy.
I absolutely agree, and I think that's phase one of the whole thing is we have to weed that crowd out. We have to figure out who fits where and who belongs where, and then we can start pushing some of these ideas. I can't wait to drop the idea for next week, man. I can't wait to tell everybody about that.
I'll be on Facebook, man.
Yeah, it's
I'll be looking for it.
I've been racking my brain, man, like since all the cease and desist that some people think I wrote up myself from the property owner, if you will, about the unsanctioned meets. That I'm just trying to give people a heads up that if they show up on a Friday and Saturday night, they might get towed because the property owner doesn't want you here.
Yeah.
And that got turned into like I drew up this letter and like I don't know, it's weird. It's really weird. There's some weird people in this world, man. Yeah, I don't know. That's a whole other interview in itself.
Really good vibes.
It's not, man, and that's what I have to do. Like I just have to instantly just be like, look, I love you to death, but I cannot deal with this right now. Like I have so much other stuff going on that I cannot put energy into all this negative shit going on right now. Like I have to slide you to the side for a little bit, and I hate it.
Because it'll wear on you.
It does, man. I mean, look at me. I've lost 73 pounds since January. Like, and it's not because I'm on Ozempic. I'm on zero medicines for the first time in my entire life. I don't take blood pressure medicine. I don't take anything anymore. Like I'm in a really good spot in life. I work a lot, man. I'm just stressed out. And a lot of that is because I'm trying to do things for people that aren't even my customers. I'm trying to give people a place to hang out that have never purchased anything from my cash register before. Right. Because I feel like if everybody took just a tad little bit and did the same fucking thing, that we would be in a lot better place as a city, as a county, as a state, and then you just keep going up from there. But it's like, dude, stop being so fucking greedy. Like, put in a little bit of extra help and help the next guy out, because I promise you, look, I've never won anything in my entire life, and I swear to you that is not a lie. I have never in my life won anything. I won Gavin Roberts' light waffle on Facebook, and I won Oakley and BJ's ceramic tent and decal package raffle that they did. I won 2 things in a row. And you can't convince me that it's not because you're not putting the right energy into the world. That I feel like I'm finally getting paid back a little bit for.
It'll come back to you. It'll come back to you.
Even if it doesn't, like, I get my joy out of seeing other people happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when there's 5,000 of you guys out here smiling, laughing, having a good time, eating the shit out of some ice shavy that I'm super jealous about, like that brings me a lot of joy. So that's my.
There's a lot more to it.
Oh yeah,
I feel like
we're gonna have a good time, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a really good time. The track that this place is on, and as fast as we're growing, like, man, it hasn't even been 2 full years yet.
Yeah.
And we went through a name change, a detail shop edition, a tent shop edition, private labeling. Like, it's crazy.
I don't feel like there's been. I think every time I come here, it's even more business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so I think you're gonna be all right.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think that
You made it past that 2-year mark. You know
I think there's enough real people in the community that I think we're gonna be just fine. I think I could sell to nothing but DIY hot rod and car guys, just like yourself, for the rest of my life, and we'll be just fine. That's the way I feel.
Well, all the products, soft rags.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
my favorite.
Just a tad bit of education goes a really, really long way. Like, you being able to walk in here and talk to somebody like Evan, it's like, no, wait a minute, man, you don't want to use this 300 GSM towel on your black paint.
Yeah.
Like, let me help you out here a little bit. And I feel like just a tad bit of education is that's why this place exists.
Yeah.
When,
For sure. For sure.
I appreciate it.
For sure. I mean, like 1,000%.
I appreciate it.
So,
It never gets old. It doesn't. Just to sometimes hear like hey man, you're doing good.
yeah.
Like, you're on the right path. It feels good. A little bit of positive reinforcement for everybody here.
And you should. I mean, and I'm sure you see it too.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, and that's
sure.
that's the main thing. You know, like somebody's telling you something. You know what I'm saying? But like, can you see it in yourself to give yourself that motivation to get up? You know, at 7 o'clock in the morning when you just went to bed.
Yep.
You know, like that's the kind of stuff that really does give you that extra bit of energy, that extra boost. You know, when you're just like, man, I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
I've never-
something like that. You know.
Complete honesty, I've never one time since I've been running the store full time by myself since conception, I've never once woke up and been like, I don't want to go work today. Like, I don't want to be there. I've never once done that. Like, every day, even when I feel like shit, like right now, I wake up and I'm like, yep, gotta grab some Dayquil on the way in or something. Like, this is where I want to be all the time. When I feel like shit, when I'm napping in my hammock, whatever. Like, I want to be here. I don't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to miss the guy that comes in once every 2 or 3 weeks. I don't want to miss that. So, well, I appreciate your very extended interview.
Like I said, let's come here and hang out, see friends, see family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, a little better way to hang out.
If it wasn't so damn hot, we'd be growing out over there.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's too hot. Yeah,
It's too hot, bro.
hot.
It's too hot. We can't ask BJ to do all that.
Oh, man. Yeah. I gotta wait till way later to watch the car.
Yeah.
Then I'm driving to the
Yeah.
car.
He's had a couple people like pull up these last couple of days, like, hey, can you wash me up real quick? Like, no, man. Like, you have a black truck and it's 140 degrees outside. Like, touch that with water. Yeah, like, no, it's not gonna work.
If you want
You want to hang out for a couple hours? Like,
Yeah.
you would pull it inside, let it cool off. But yeah,
I moved everything out of the garage. I never usually wash in the garage.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I moved everything out of the garage. I try to wash it every day. I mean, just so I can get something.
you ain't got a choice. You ain't got a choice. And you try to wash tomorrow, you got that little 3-hour window of a little chance of rain.
And you better believe If you put water on your car, Mother Nature will put water on your
Look,
car.
that's the only reason that I have not pulled that around and put the hood on and wash it yet. Because I know that's what's going to happen, and I don't want to do it. Because right now, the forecast for nitro meets tomorrow night is perfect.
Yeah.
It is just perfect.
Oh man, I saw that they were moving over here and everything, and I was like, maybe next time. Well, so there's a huge hole in me.
Oh yeah.
SAS, GTO, Caprice, all those guys up in Indy.
Yep.
So
And 2 roads down at Bull County Fairgrounds. But that's a little earlier in the morning, so I think that crowd can migrate over here. And I won't be able to be there. I have to go to the U-Haul game. I just have to.
that's where you got to be.
I have to, man. There's no way that I'm going to let dudes that have given me jerseys to hang in my shop. There's no way that I'm going to let. Man, it's crazy right now because we have we've been very fortunate. I don't know what I've done, what kind of good energy I put into the world, and why I'm getting it back. But man, between the auto fiber stuff and this Renegade stuff, like it has it's changed our life. It is it is helping us ensure that this place is going to be here for a long
I mean, it's probably because you're the same way every time you come in.
man.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it's always home.
Isn't that what life's about though?
Hang out.
Like like if I'm not enjoying this, I'm not gonna do this, man. Like legitimately, I work way more than I should.
Yeah.
Probably 8 times the average American, and I don't sleep. I'm on my 3rd consecutive day with no sleep, but I do it because of people like you that keep coming back in. Whether you buy a $20 bottle, you buy $1,000 a week, like Devin at Legacy, who was bitching about it last night.
Yeah.
That like you guys make me do it. Like I want to be here because I'm waiting for one of you guys to walk in the door. And to be able to give you guys something that you've never had like ever before in the city of Louisville,
I think that's the main thing too, is that like we know, like before, where we're gonna go, we were gonna go to AutoZone, Advanced Auto, or it all. You know what I'm saying? So,
For sure.
Me, I think I'm here, go you out, you go me out. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I mean, win-win.
That's what life's all about,
You
right?
know,
Like
win-win. I'd much rather give my money to you than give it to a big box store. You know?
And for me, the payback for me is that every time you come in here, whatever problem you've got, I can help you fix it.
Yeah.
Like spending hours on the phone with other detailers that are using chemicals from other companies that I don't even sell, while they're reading me the MSDS, trying to figure out what kind of materials are in it so I can help them out, try to figure out how to use it. Like that, to me, that's the flip side of it. But that brings me a lot of joy. Like being able to, just like polishing a car, just like detailing a car, like the satisfaction that you get, like being able to take somebody that needs help or got taken advantage of by a dealership or somebody else, like being able to turn that around and help this person out, man, it has been the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my life. And I spent a long time in the military.
Yeah.
Like this has hands down been the most rewarding thing that I've ever done in my life.
That's
cool. Yeah.
Especially in a job. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't no
in a
job.
lifestyle, in a business. You know,
This ain't no job.
You don't think so?
No, hell no. This ain't a job.
I mean,
This
I
is
guess
not
it's
a
good
job.
to think of it like that, but I mean,
It's not a job at all. It's not a job at all. What other place can you be 200 hours a week and feel like you're not working?
yeah, very true.
Like this
200 hours
is
somewhere else, you're dead.
yeah, man. Like I want to be here. I always want to be here, and people make fun of me for it all the time. They're like, "You gonna be at the shop tomorrow?" I'm like, "Come on, man. What kind of question?"
Yeah.
Like I'll have COVID and I'll be locked in the bathroom back there screaming at people through the door.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. No, I think that what I've tried to do with this shop is turn this into, just like I said from day one, like more of a community center than anything else. Like somewhere that if you just want to come hang out, like you just need somebody to talk to, somebody to bullshit with, like you got a spot.
Yeah.
You want a cool place to throw a show,
In
like
addition to your events too, like I
exactly,
said,
yeah.
Remember last year, I'd been here before, but the first time like I bought my wife and my daughter here was for the Halloween.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And like
That we're coming up on again already, by the way.
My daughter was enamored with the giant coffin.
Yeah, man.
Candy.
Just
And
jump
then,
in
like,
and swim.
Along the back road there were some people there.
Yeah.
And I guess like getting towards towards the end or whatever. And like her bucket was overflowing.
Yeah.
And they're just like, here, don't even worry about the bags. Just and pour the stuff out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
into the bucket. Like you're like, go get more candy up here.
At the very end of the night, I was telling the kids, I was like, dive in. And we had these kids like jumping in the coffin, like swimming in all the candy and stuff.
Yeah.
So this year,
up here for nationals.
oh yeah,
Both days.
yeah, it didn't get wild. It did not get wild. It did not get wild. It was very controlled and it was very organized.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Oh, we had a lot of. We always have fun.
Quote unquote good vibes.
Look, every day of my life, I come in with the exact same motto that if I walk in here and I'm like, damn man, I don't want to be here today. I'm done.
Yeah.
Like I need to go find something else to do because I'm fortunate enough to be in a place in my life that I can go try again. Like I'll go try something else. But like everything that I do, all the hours that I'm putting in, everything that we're trying to do for the late night car community that need a place to go, like it makes it worth it. It makes it worth it every single time somebody like you walks in that I haven't seen in a few weeks, and I'm like, oh man, like it makes my whole day better. Like when Charlie walks in and I haven't seen her in a few weeks, it always makes my day better when I get to see what I refer to as my homies.
It's always nice to feel welcome.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, especially like car places,
Yeah.
Because now, a lot of people don't want, the car community there,
It's weird.
Exactly, especially how much we spend. Like, I mean, like, usually if there's a car group there, they're going to patronize wherever they're at.
Look,
And to not have these people welcome.
Lane, property owner of 5520 Fern Valley Road, you should be listening to this. Like, these are not bad people. I promise you that. Like, whatever picture that anyone is painting of these people, it's not them.
Yeah.
You guys have seen 75 of them on my cameras. You got another one sitting in front of you right now. Like, man, these are not bad people. They need a place to go. And unfortunately, none of us are at a place in life like you are, Lane, where we have a 500 car parking lot at our disposal. So,
yeah,
what we are all trying to figure out is how we can bridge that gap, man.
Yes, and there's some bad apples.
There's always going to be.
Yeah, exactly. But for the most part, everybody just wants to hang out. Everybody just wants to look at cool cars. I mean that's all I want to do.
We had 5,000 people on this property. 5,000 people, and there was one burnout in the parking lot, and we know who it was, and it's all been taken care of. Like that is so when push comes to shove, like when all these people are like, man, that ended really crazy and all that. Did it?
Yeah.
Did it really?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Because I don't feel like it did. Like, I feel I'm a little upset that we had to clean the parking lot with like 6 of us. Thank you, sir.
Sorry, Jason.
Hey, Opie, where are you going?
I'm about to finish this car in a second. Wow.
I don't know. I just wanted to bother you. See how much further you get if I didn't bother you.
Oh man, probably way further. What are we doing around?
We're doing an interview, customer interview. We actually haven't even really started the interview.
No.
Okay.
We've just been kind of like bullshitting this whole time, and Joey's probably got some pretty good content. We called Lane out because it was funny that he just organically brought it up. Like, yeah, man, we're just looking for a place to go. Like, these car people spend money. Nobody wants to have car people around. And it's
Lane?
like, yeah, like,
Lane,
pay
don't
attention,
kick me
people.
out. I've got your money.
dude.
Listen to the fucking people, man.
Yeah, like, pay attention, guys.
That's the truth, though. I mean, say it's a place that has food.
Right.
I'm bringing my daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we're eating, bro.
yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
like to keep her entertained, she does like cars. She loves the colors. You know what I'm saying? She likes the colors here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This is a good color place.
Yes. She doesn't even know what she don't even know what it is. She's like, Daddy, that's a pretty color.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I don't need that. But
it's pretty.
Yeah. If you do like that color, there's something else I need in that color. So
That's right. That's right.
I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, man, we're always looking for a place to go, a place to feel welcome.
Hey, turn on.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, if somebody's got a food place or a store attached to it, you're gonna buy what's there.
Yep.
Most of us are there to not hang out for just 30 minutes. We're gonna be there for several hours.
Sure.
So we got a place to eat, we got something to drink.
Yep.
We're all about it. We'll spend
I
the day
think
there.
the biggest thing for me, like all these people, I can't tell you how many times I've heard this in the last couple of weeks, that people are like, "Hey, why are you fighting for this crowd? Why are you fighting for the middle of the night guys? They don't spend no money. They ain't got no money. They don't." You know what, man? You know what they don't have is they don't have a safe place to go in the middle of the night like our dumbasses used to at rallies and Best Buy and all. And even though, yeah, we get run off every good now and then,
Yeah.
we still had a safe place to go, right? Like it wasn't dangerous. It wasn't. When hell, there was a lot of cops that hung out with us, like there is. It used to be at Beef O'Brady's and stuff.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, like I feel like the most important thing here is not that you just have customers to come shop in your stuff. You have potential customers that can go eat at the Mexican store, the smoke shop that is also a liquor store.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's a lot of potential here, but even more so than that, like if I can offer $1 snack and a 50-cent Coke, and I know that 16-year-old kid can come here and have a safe place to hang out for a few hours, and I know he's got something to eat, he's got something to drink, that like I don't know, that to me I feel like I'm doing my part, right?
You're not babysitting. But
Yeah.
You also know that he's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
that's the main thing.
what these people need to understand, man, is that generation of us right now, man, we were them one day.
Yeah.
We were the kids that were like trying to steal hamburger buns out of the dumpster at rallies because we're starving and it's 2:00 in the morning. Joey, you remember it too? You were there.
Oh, yeah.
Like we've all been in that point, and maybe if we help these kids through a shitty spot in their life, that maybe they'll grow up to be decent human beings, and maybe they'll want to do some cool shit like us one day.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing too. Like, you know, when we get older, you know, who's carrying this stuff behind?
Right now, nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
And so I think that's something we got to think about too. You know, like I don't feel like I'm old, but I'm 36. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like sometimes when I go to these other places, I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pretty young,
Yeah.
like compared to like some of the people that you know are there.
And then you go to the night meets and you're like, oh God, I'm way too old to be here.
Yeah.
Like where do we fit in? I've said this for 2 years now. Like where does our age bracket, where do we even fit in anymore?
Yeah.
Like I feel like you go to a lot of these shows and it's just a bunch of old guys that tell you you're not good enough to be there. And then you go to these night meets and it's a bunch of kids and daily drivers shooting fireworks at people. Like where do we belong? Where does the OG 80s and 90s kids, where do we all go?
You know, in between 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock. That's our time.
That's right.
That's our
Because then
time.
it's milk and cookies and bedtime.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So I love it, man.
So,
Yeah.
and no, that's my favorite part about this whole thing, man. Is it has really become like a little family, and it's like you pick on my little brother, but you're fucking with a lot of people now, like a lot of people. He knows about that from last week.
We didn't know I had 1,000 brothers and sisters.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah, like
it's,
literally.
it's crazy, man. Like it really is, and we're gonna take that little group of people and we're gonna do some cool stuff with it. Do some really cool stuff.
Yeah, man.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you, man. More than you know. More than you know.
We'll do it again.